Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there right off the bat. And even 50 yards. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
And he's got it down to the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his. Drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. That's a pick six. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On second down, it's Pollard. He takes this for 3 to the 29. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Prescott from the gun. And this one quickly to Lamb. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. They throw it out right complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. He finds his target. It's Schultz. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Pollard. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to give the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Oh, they were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really well. They may have just figured we're this close, we may as well go for it. Or they had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Brady. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Fournette running out of the gun. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Prescott off play action. And this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the run defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Prescott. Caught left side by Hilton. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And some room to work. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, that's one of the main responsibilities of a safety in any defense. A long way downfield before he's able to corral him, but that's why you have him on the field, the last line of defense.
He made the play. I don't know if it'll be remembered. They're probably so mad that the run went for that long.
Wonder if they were thinking pass in that situation as opposed to run and being caught a little bit out of position. Fortunately, he's able to track him down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Prescott to throw it. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. It took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the 2nd half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now Brady. And that is incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Here's Brady to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He completes it to Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 48 yards. And the Buccaneers have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Brady's going to look to throw. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 64 yards on the ground for him so far. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. On the counter, Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Akeem Hicks, he would not be denied there. He sticks him for the loss. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Going to run again here with Pollard. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Brady. Completes it again to Gage. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Hey, 56. Brady to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
To throw is Brady.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Brady.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And we are set for a great finish. Comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. On now is Ryan Suckup for the field goal try. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. They'll need a big play here with Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. In motion goes the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.